Tonight, the state of Rhode Island is on track to open vaccine registration for everyone age 16 and older by April 19th. Good evening, I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Shannon Heggie. In a meeting of the state's vaccine subcommittee this morning, health officials said Rhode Island is getting out 90% of its delivered doses within a week.
The Ocean State has vaccinated more than 80% of people age 65 and older and 54% of people age 60 to 64. You can see the age breakdown right there on your screen.
12 News reporter Brandon Truitt is live in Providence, where thousands of new vaccine appointments were released this morning. Brandon?
Well, Shannon, you can really feel the momentum starting to build in the state's vaccination efforts. They have been creating the infrastructure to handle more supply, with new vaccination sites opening just today.
We're hopefully all going to have a great 2021.
That's the goal, but health officials say there's work to do before we get there.
It felt good to be a part of something so big.
Matt Olivier is the owner of Matt's Local Pharmacy in Middletown. This morning, it became the first independent pharmacy to administer COVID vaccines.
It's funny, we were drawing up syringes this morning, and we were just talking to each other about how we're making history.
These mom and pop businesses now an option through the state's vaccine portal. 2 others start administering shots Wednesday. The state plans to add more to this list.
We encourage people to try as many opportunities as they can.
The state's vaccine subcommittee held a virtual update Tuesday morning, reiterating their expectation of receiving 100,000 doses a week by June.
I think probably end of June, beginning of July is when we'll start to see more supply than necessarily demand.
That projection allowing the state to forecast next phases. Those 50 and older become eligible statewide on Monday. The next group of hard-hit zip codes could make any adult living in these communities eligible within a few weeks. The state released more than 5,000 appointments Tuesday morning. The site held up, but appointments booked quickly. The state releasing its next round of appointments Friday night at 5. The Department of Health today reminding people there are multiple ways to try to get an appointment. You can pre-register right now for the state's mass vaccination sites. Remember, that system's going to start pairing people with appointments starting next week. In the meantime, you can try pharmacies and community clinics too. Live in Providence, Brandon Truitt, 12 News.
12 News reporter Brandon Truitt joins us now from Providence with an update on the vaccine rollouts.
Right now, Rhode Island is bracing for a surge in incoming doses. The federal government says it's really just weeks away. Currently, the state is funneling its vaccine into bigger vaccination sites and now smaller ones, too.
It's funny, we were drawing up syringes this morning, and we were just talking to each other about how we're making history.
It was a big day for Matt's Local Pharmacy in Middletown.
It felt good to be a part of something so big.
Matt Olivier is the owner of the first independent pharmacy to give out COVID vaccines. These mom and pop businesses, just the latest tool for the state. 2 others start administering shots Wednesday. The state plans to add more to this list. Unlike national pharmacies like CVS and Walgreens, appointments for these independent ones are made through the state's portal.
We encourage people to try as many opportunities as they can.
The state's vaccine subcommittee held a virtual update Tuesday morning, reiterating their expectation things will pick up the pace and fast. Rhode Island is working its way up to receiving 100,000 doses a week by June.
At that point, we should also be reaching about 70% both doses fully vaccinated. So I think probably end of June, beginning of July is when we'll start to see more supply than necessarily demand.
That projection allowing the state to forecast next phases. Those 50 and older become eligible statewide on Monday. The next group of hard-hit zip codes could make any adult living in these communities eligible within a few weeks. The state released more than 5,000 appointments Tuesday morning. The site held up, with local business owners like Matt happy to help and optimistic for the road ahead.
We're hopefully all going to have a great 2021.
Right now, those independent pharmacies aren't giving out as much vaccine daily as places like here at the Dunk, but the state's going to continue to add more locations like it as the supply allows. And it really does fall in line with the goal that President Joe Biden announced yesterday, which is having a vaccination site within 5 miles of most Americans. In Providence, Brandon Truitt, 12 News.